That's me. Oh boy. Well, I have had I I finished. Okay. If you haven't seen it yet, I did do the flip through of this autumn captions journal. And when I did that, I had so many pages left over and I thought I can make another whole journal with this. And I was watching Junk Journal Joy on her channel, and you guys know why I watch her, huh? Right? Because her name was Joy, or I thought her name was, it was very similar to my name. Anyway, I'm trying to get that up there on the screen so I can see you guys. But she did this journal, and I liked the style, so I thought, well, okay, we'll do that. Why not? Why not? So I have enough pages left over. I went in my Facebook group and started this journal. And I decided I'm saving the rest of it for this because I really want to be done with it and be over. So as I want to get to Christmas, y'all. I want to get to Christmas. So before I begin, oops, we got all kinds of garbage. Autumn Captions is the name of this digital kit. It's by Fifi the Paper Crafter. Excuse my little distress ink that fell on there. And you can find it on Fifi's with no apostrophe digital designs on Etsy if you're interested in the kit. So let me show you what I've done so far. And today, if you don't know, we're talking the Did You Know series. Oh, I didn't put Did You Know in it. Darn it, I'll correct it. It is a Did You Know. We're going to talk about squirrels. Okay, so as I was looking through these pieces, let me take these out first of all. You know, I could switch this. Oh, man. Okay. Let me take it out and tell you what I'm doing, because all I did was I took a paper sack. Oh, I meant to get the paper sack out of here. There's so much to think about when you're getting ready for doing this stuff, you know? It really is. Okay, so I took just a regular grocery bag, you know? Messed that one up, so I redid it. But anyway, all I did was I sewed in 2 signatures to this bag. And it took me a lot longer than it should have, because you know how I've got something in my eye, y'all. I am so sorry. You know how you have when you're sewing in a signature, you always mark the top with a T or mark it some way so you know that that's the top. Well, I flipped it. I decided to flip this outside part even after I punched the holes, because this is a thicker cover because it's the bottom flap thing, right? Didn't work. You cannot flip it over. So anyway, I have 2 signatures. It took me a lot longer than it needed to, for sure. So I flipped it back over. I sewed in the signatures. I did put a piece of tape down here just for bells and whistles. And I'm ready to start. However, when I noticed this, I'm like, all right, all of the things that I want, like I wanted this to be the cover. Well, this was on the wrong side. I want it to be more fall, not Thanksgiving, so I want to cover the Thanksgiving, so I'm going to try to do that. But then I'm sitting here thinking, as I did this, so it's going to be a left-handed journal. Welcome in, welcome in. It's going to be a left-handed journal, and you say, well, what's left-handed about? Of course, it's going to open this way instead of opening from the right to the left. But then the way that Junk Journal Joy did this was she just took a digital page and she wrapped it around the edges. Oops, I hope I don't get y'all. And so then I looked at this with this, and I'm like, those don't go together. I don't like them together. We already got pumpkins. Now we got darker pumpkins. We got an owl. It doesn't go. I don't like words and words. So I decided I was going to redo this page. But then I'm flipping through, and I added the rust-dyed papers in here and that kind of stuff. 2 pieces of rust-dyed in between each one. Well, then I didn't even pay attention to this when I was making it, but this image is the same as this image, which means that this image is the same as this image. So I decided I'm going to cover one of these. This is the one of her pieces that I didn't use in the other. I'm going to cover this with that so it doesn't look so obvious that it is that. And then I like this as the center spread. And then I thought, well, I'll cover this one with this. Now I haven't got any farther than that looking at this to make sure I don't have any duplicates of something else. But as I just opened the video here, I did think about, wow, I could have done this instead. These are rust dyed papers, and I did go back over them. You're supposed to use something on them. I don't remember now what it was. When I learned how to do it, I remembered it, but now I don't remember now. I think it was baking soda. I don't know. And there's the center of the second one. There'll be lots of writing room in this one. But I love that bear. And he looks really yummy, doesn't he, next to this yummy orangey page? I think so. All right, so the back page, I was going to do this and then have this be the back. But you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I have a one moment please. We're going to see how this will work. Does this fit? That actually looks better there. And, oh, if you guys don't know what Did You Know is, it's a Did You Know about squirrels today. And I don't know, is that too busy? My other option, here was my other option, is putting this little, actually I kind of like that now that I did that. I better leave it alone. I don't know, the squirrel looks cute too, but since I planned it this way, I don't want to screw myself up. Now, I did go ahead, now this is what Junk Journal Joy did, was she made this beautiful spine to overlap, and I can't overlap mine because if I do, and there is that eyelash. I gotta take my glasses off and get this eyelash. I think it's hanging by the thread. Okay, I don't have thread in my eyes. You guys know that. Anyway, I wanted, hers would like go over the edges and hang out here where it didn't matter and wasn't so perfect. But I decided I could put mine under. It wouldn't be nothing to cry about and everything would be okay. So that's what my plan is. So let's get started with this. Please remind me I'm doing a left-handed journal. Oh my goodness. All right. Because I don't normally, I've only done one other left-handed journal for one of my best friends. And so I definitely am not left-handed, don't think left-handed, but I did it for her because she is, and I thought that that would be a nice gesture. Because you know, my brother, my sister, my mother, all were left-handed, and I listened to all of those wonderful complaints all the time, year in, year out, about how it was a struggle for left-handed people because you're wiping your ink across the page and, you know, la-di-da-da-da. Okay, first of all, I have a piece of transparency here that I want to make a little window. I want to cover that little window there. So that's my first job to do. Hi. Did you ever get to your conference, Miss Claudine? I hope. I just saw that as I opened Facebook. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's why you got to get out more. No, I don't know why you're... Claudine had a little issue with her cars being dead this morning, and she needed to get to a conference for her son. So, you know, teachers' conferences, you know how it is. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, I'm going to okay, get that out of the way. I'm going to get this on there before I start my Did You Know About Squirrels, and I totally forgot to put it in the title, but that's okay. I'll go back and change it. I did want, you know, I don't want the confusion. That thing is in my eye still. I don't want the confusion about the autumn captions being an issue. You know, this is a round circle. I don't know why I'm like flipping it, because you know it's not going to matter. Oops. Oops, oops. I can't go too far that way because you know what? Yep, see? Mm-hmm. We're going to get it on there. It'll be fine. Never fear. Joy is here. That's what I always say. All right. And just so it doesn't slip and slide, I'm just going to put a little piece of masking tape on there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, the first little did you know about squirrels is that they can run up to 20 miles an hour. Zoom, zoom in a rocket ship. That's pretty dang fast, y'all. You know, I was thinking about, I did not make this so it will fit. Okay, let's do this. I don't want, because this is the edge, I don't want this to be all the way to the edge because then I got to worry about this being torn off. So I'm coming in just a smidge and it'll blend and y'all won't see it and it'll be okay and all will be happy good. All right, I'm going to use Glossy Accents. Oh, I didn't put my lid on my glue. I didn't do it, I didn't do it. All right, I'm putting it in here. And then I'm going to have to cut off this little, oh no, wait a minute. Hold up, Fred. I don't have room to cut. I do not have room to cut right there. So, dare I better cut it off here before I start gluing. Let's do that, shall we? All right. I better use this one because it has like perfectness, right? No need to be sad you're late, Missy, because you know why? Nobody else is here. But happy Halloween to you and Karen. I'm going to move this up to here. You know, if you don't use your guides here, then you may actually have a crooked page. Sometimes. See? Oh, wow. That's really crookedy. Now it makes me wonder if I should put it down here. Because it looks more straight. I don't know. All right. We're going to do it like that. That's good. It's just taking a little bit off. I'm starting in the middle because my blade is not that hunky-dory great. And I don't think I got it. I didn't. Of course I didn't. No, no, no. Let's see. And I kind of want this to be a little straighter. Hold on. Let's see if I've got it far enough if I do this. Yeah, that'll be perfect. I do want to sharpen this up because as you guys, every time I just can't get rid of that blade. I can't. It just feels like wasted money and I should, but you know, every time I take one off, I think, oh, well, you know, maybe I could use it for cardstock. And then I don't ever change it for my regular paper. All right, I'm going to just use this as, let me tear it. There we go. How about that? How about that? Do I want to go down this edge? Oh. Excuse me, I think a piece of paper dust went in my throat. Cheers, y'all. Have a sip of something. I'm having coffee. Oh, my. Really? There we go. All right. I'm going to go around all of this with, I like using rubber cement because it doesn't make a bubble in your page to use it. So there you go. I'm going to go around this and up, 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 off the page. Uh-oh, see there? I need more glue. Hurry, Joy, hurry, hurry. It does kind of dry a little fast. And I don't want to move my page. Uh-oh. You know what? I don't think I can have that right there. All right, we're gonna put this on from this corner here to that corner there. Okay, let's get lids on that. Hi, Connie. How are you today? Happy Halloween. All right. Does it look all right? It looks all right. Actually, I didn't get 100% straight, or else it's a different size. Who knows? Wait a minute. Let's make it perfecto. Shall we? Indeed. All right. I do want to make sure this edge is down good. See, that isn't because I didn't get up there with that. So then I'm going to go back and use good old, you know, this glue. Good old this glue. I'm going to go down this whole edge right there because that's what needs to be really good. Because that's the edge of the journal. And I don't think I goobied up this one, so I'm goobying it up. You know, gooby. All right, I like this better as the inside page. So here we go. Do you guys have trick-or-treaters? Let me know. I'm curious. We have zero. Never have. Oh, I'm on the squirrel thing. Sorry. Okay, so squirrels' front teeth. This was an interesting fact for me. Squirrels' front teeth never stop growing, so they gnaw on things like wood nutshells to keep them from getting too long. I think I dropped something, and I don't see it, so I'm going to assume it wasn't important. It wasn't. I know it's not my page I needed here anyway. All right. So I'm not worrying about this part right here. Oh my goodness, geez. I got dust stirred up. Before I do that though, I want to put on the spine. And let me find the middle-ish here. And I'm going to put some supports down here to make this be nice and sturdy tight. Okay, this has to go on first. And I want it to go this way. And I've made it so it doesn't go all the way to the top because these pages don't go all the way to the top. Okay? Oh, let's see. While I'm doing this, I can do more squirrely stuff. Okay, squirrels escape their predators by running in a zigzag pattern. Oh my gosh, that's funny that that came up. Somebody, or I heard somewhere today, that if you're ever, oh, I know what it was. I'm reading the Lisa Marie Presley book, and somebody told her, one of her, I don't remember who it was, somebody told her that if you ever have to run from an alligator, run in a zigzag pattern. That's funny. So anyway, squirrels do it too. I bet you a lot of other animals, I would do it too, you know, unless it was a bear, unless they could run faster than me. Definitely. I need more light on the subject, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm blind as a bat. Got to get this down here where it's important to get this edge down real good. And this is going to actually give, let's go down instead of, I'm going across here because I don't want this to show. That's what I don't like about Fabri-Tac, is the way it shows through edges. I'm going to do that. Now, I'm picking it up, moving it over, and then I'm going to just go crissy-cross to get some in here. Up the middle, down the middle, all that jazz. How about that? And then we're going to get it on here real quick. Sure, real quick. You heard me. All right, there we go. Now, when I'm putting this on, I'm just doing it like this to get it on here straight. I think I want it more this way. But I'm taking this away to make sure it gets down in this part. I kind of want that to be more that way. You think it'll give me some? Ugh. Let's see if it'll pull this way a little bit without making a burp. And it didn't. It made a burp. There. Now, I made this kind of a soft kind of journal. I didn't fold the pages and crease them. I don't usually do that with whatever you call it, bone folder. And the reason is a lot of times it will cut your pages. So don't do it if you don't have to do it. I want to make sure the bottoms are good and the tops are good. And lay it down, make sure this is good. Oh, and you can't even see that pretty paper, pretty stuff. Darn it. Oh, well, it's fine. All right, left-handed journal. Remember, we're doing left-handed. And this one will be for sale too when it gets done, y'all. So if anybody's interested in it, just give me a shout-out question. Now, this, I debated. Glue under my nail. I debated about cutting this off. I think I might need to because otherwise it looks bad. Boy, I'm getting warm, y'all. My hubby's not even home. That didn't sound right. He usually keeps it warmer in here than I do, but I'm all alone today, so there's no reason that there should be any reason that I'm hot. Right? Because I can make the temperature whatever I want. Ooh, it's like cutting it in there. All right. Let's glue that down before I make a problem for myself here. Oops. Let's do that side. Well, give it 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Y'all decorate for Halloween? Sounds like a fun thing to do. No, I'm not going to say I usually. That would be a total lie. I used to, but I did last year, and this year I've been so busy I haven't even got that done. So there it is, come and gone. Oh well. The piece I had last year didn't look very good, though. It was kind of ratty-tatty. Oh, let's see. All right, next. So squirrels put on weight to keep them warm during the winter, and they can smell food that is buried under a foot of snow. And they can use their voices to communicate with others, with each other, and they can leap 10 times their body length. So that's some hoppy skippity doodah stuff right there. I'll make sure this is down, because if this isn't down, it probably will show through. No, I hate how this glue is always gunky. It's always, and that's kind of thick right there, but you know, I tried to cut off as much as I could, but it's just still, we gotta wait. Okay, I'll read more. This was an interesting fact about squirrels. They're born blind, deaf, and naked and are completely dependent on their mothers and are about an inch long at birth. I thought that was, I mean, you know, I've seen squirrels, but I never thought about it, you know. I guess that's the difference. Here's something for you guys to think about. I cut my tip at an angle instead of straight, so you know, it makes me happy. I don't know if it does anything, but you know, it makes me happy. So if it makes you happy, do it. Yeah, if you're happy and you know it, shake your head. Woo, woo. All right, we're doing left-handed. Make sure I put the right side on the right side. This is not the right side. This is upside down because this is the front. All right, here we go. Here we go. This goes in here, and I think I'm going to attempt to line this puppy up without looking like it's off so much. And that will look off anyway. Man, it's just not going to be perfect. Let's see. Okay. Way to fix that is to pull it out just a smidge to make it where you want it. It's going to have to be where it's at pretty much. But okay, I'm pushing down on this. I'm flipping this over. I'm going to find my rubber cement again while I hold on this. I'm getting down to the... I need some more rubber cement. I got a package, you know. Do I open it? No. Why would I do that? I don't know. Oh, there, the noisy thing quit. I always have, I always go to the gym on Thursdays, and so I have shoes that are for swim, and I put them on my, I have a little winter, you know, shoe dryer thing, and it dawned on me that it's okay to use it for swim instead of just for winter. I'm gonna try. We'll see how this works out. I don't know. Here we go. I'm gonna have to probably... Now, I don't want to crease this too much. Oh, you decorate with a few things sitting around? Yeah, I used to, but boy, I never go downstairs to do nothing. Look how crooked that is, man. That really stinks. Oh well, is what it is. We don't care. I'm gonna hold it on here just a minute to let it adhere. Let's close that up. There we go. There are over 200 species of squirrels, including tree squirrels, ground squirrels, and flying squirrels. And humans introduced them to many city parks. Flying squirrels glide from tree to tree using a membrane between their front and back limbs. All right. Now that I don't want to put, see that I can see a ridge. Well, you may not be able, I don't know. Can you see that ridge? It's just faint. I don't want to like smash that to bits, because if I do, I'm asking for trouble, you know? All right, to get this side down, I'm going to get rid of this gunk. You know, goopy in the trash. And then I'm going to finish off this edge. I don't want to get over too far. It's what I don't want to do, because I don't like it on fabric. It looks so ugly. All right, I'm just gonna hold my little fingers down there. Let's see. A squirrel's tail helps it balance while jumping. I didn't know that. That's news to me. I need more glue right there. See, and then you get where you can't even stuff it in there, so you got to use a different glue. That's the problem. And I need some here as well. I'm just gonna go along this whole edge to make sure it's tight. Let me hold it down a minute. National Squirrel Appreciation Day is January 21st. I don't know where they came up with that. But, boy, you guys are way behind me. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Just kidding. Just kidding. Is my corner down? Not really. Let's put a corner down. I wish I could cut that off, but maybe I could cut a smidge of it off and it wouldn't look so drastic. But then I probably are going to hate my life when I do it, you know? Maybe not. I don't know. It's fine. It has to be. Because that's the way it is. Uh-oh. Let's go along this edge. I can see that it's not happy. All right. Squirrels may lose 25% of their buried food to thieves, mostly to fellow squirrels or birds. You know, I was sitting out in the yard one day and I heard these squirrels going at it. I mean, if you've ever heard them doing that, it is funny. Oh my gosh. The one was sitting there watching the other one, and the second that he'd go get another nut, that one went over and stole it. I wanted to like scream, "Hey, you're getting robbed!" But I didn't. I just kept my little mouth and I watched like a little good girl, like supposed to do, right? Come in, say hi. How you doing? Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. I'm going to let that sit a minute while I do this side. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get it. So in order, they may pretend, squirrels may pretend to bury a nut to offset their thieves, potential thieves. Naughty little guys. I don't think I went around the edge with this. Yeah, I did. Why does it look so white? It looks real white right there. Because maybe I didn't get enough. I don't know. All right, we're going to put this one here and do the back side. Here goes nothing, nothing. Da, 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 da. I need more glue than that. We'll just leave here. Will that stay upside down while I paste? Uh-oh. Not much in here. It's causing me grief. I want to get to the edge, even though I'm not going to the edge on all edges. If I get to the edge, it'll help. Oh, now I get a clumpity glump. Of course I do. Phew. This stuff is smelly. Oh, let's turn it up. I don't think I need it upside down now. I'm going to go all the way to the edge and all the way over. And I don't know about this part because I don't want to get it on that. And flip it over. There we go. The reason I like to use this is because it will roll off if you have too much. You can just like sit and roll it into a little ball and get it off of there. And I like that. I gotta make sure did I do that right? Okay. Phew. I had a moment. I had a moment. Oh my goodness. Okay. Squirrels are acrobatic, intelligent, and adaptable. They don't dig up all of their buried nuts, which result in more trees. And they often search out random things to chew on just out of boredom. They chew on things that they might find useful as an alternative nesting materials, such as deck cushions. Okay, I have a story. We were camping, and you know where your hand, like you might have like a little bit of grease on your hands, like when you're camping, we have bacon and eggs and all that fun stuff. Well, of course, I had my bacon and eggs. Ugh, I hate the feel of that nasty stuff on here, but it's okay. It does come off, so it's all good. And oh, look how bad that looks. Man, Joy, could you done better? Maybe. It won't give, will it give? I don't know. It's not going to give now. All right, we'll fix it. It'll be fine. But anyway, so I have a plastic container, you know, the plastic totes that you got. And that darn squirrel chewed off the handle almost. I mean, it was a lot. He must have chewed. We left, and it was the pot and pan one. It wasn't even the real one, you know. There's the one that had the food in it. I mean, I don't mean the real one. I mean the one that had the food in it. Okay, I need this under there. And I need this to go across and down and up and doo-doo-doo-doo. This is why it would have been better for me to like fold it over. But she used plain papers when I watched Junk Journal Joy. She did plain papers on the front, so it didn't really matter. But because I'm using a digital, it matters. Uh-oh. There's a little crease in his tail. You can see where I creased the paper. Smidge. Not bad. I covered it. It's fine. Gotta leave that on its edge, because we don't have enough glue in the world for everything, do we? That looks pretty good right there. And, yeah, we can add a little glue on this corner. Maybe a smidgeroo right here. That's about it, too. Let's get it off as we go. Let me turn my page about my squirrely stuff. And then I'm going to go to the back. I'm going to go to the front. This is the back. Sorry. You know, if somebody did want to use this as a right-handed journal, they certainly could. But it's intended as a... It could go either way, couldn't it? Really. It's fine. Either way. It's an either way journal. But I'm making it left-handed. All right, let me flip my little thing here. And then I'm going to get this on here. I'm going to put this here. Oh, it's so quiet without that noise racketing all over. I have my... You see that big old goober? He's got to go away. And there's one right there. Come on. Oh, probably noisy. Sorry. I could get a new one, huh? Oh, there's a nice slobber goober. There we go. Let's keep it upside down so I can get some more. Have it run down slowly. Ah, man, that's too much. Whoopee. Whoopee. There we go. I'm going to go up to this edge. Okay, we'll put it all on here. Why not? It comes off really easy, so I don't worry about it. I got some on my glass mat, but it's okay. It'll roll off. There we go. I got to keep this on its side too. There's some clumpity bumps, but it's okay. Let me get that off of there. Oh, I think I had some on this side too. It's all right. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, so when you're doing this, you need to make sure that you're closing it and opening it so it doesn't like, while it's still gooey. Make sure it doesn't like make you have room, you know. Okay, squirrels can run down a tree head first because they can turn their ankles 180 degrees and their back legs are double jointed. Isn't that interesting fact? Interesting. Asia has 40 native flying squirrel species, and there are only 43 species worldwide. And do you know they did... Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? Can you guys hear me? Oh, man. Come on. What happened? Okay. We're having a burp moment. Sorry, guys, if you can hear me. Sometimes it comes back. I don't know why it does this. It seems like it does it like every other time. I don't get it. I'm just, well, you can't see. Can you guys hear me? Will you please tell me if you can hear me? I may have to come back. I'm going to take you off the screen and see if there's something I can do. Yes, but no picture. Okay, well, I'm going to give it a moment to come back because sometimes that's what it does. I don't know. I'm putting it back in the thing. It says trying to reconnect sometimes for me. All I'm doing is gluing, so I will attempt to just keep going and tell you what I'm doing, hoping it comes back. And if it doesn't, I'm so sorry. It hates me. It really does. I'm trying to glue the edge that is near the spine so it's nice and tight, is what I'm doing with art glitter glue this time. It doesn't look like it's going to come back, does it? It usually does. Man. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it, do. And I'm trying to glue the top. Doesn't need to be glued. All right, I guess I need to just totally come back. I'm almost done. I could just leave and let it be, tell you the rest of my, well, I could tell you the rest of my squirrel things because I don't want to come back and, I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to come back. Okay, I'll be right back. You guys watch for me. I have to relabel everything, so it's, you know, annoying. But anyway, I'll be back.